What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss this Saturday's fight between Roman Dolidze versus Christian Leroy Duncan. But guys, before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. Help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it. We got to fight two massive fucking middleweights going at it. I'd like to say classic striker versus grappler fight, but I consider Roman to be a little bit more of an MMA fighter. He's a little bit more blended. I feel like he's increased his striking game over the years. I think his fight with Marvin Vettori, I thought that he really kind of I saw him level up a little bit in that fight, right? And with Christian Duncan, I mean, this guy, I mean, a little bit of ups and downs within the UFC, but his last two fights, I mean, he has looked like the definition of a sense of urgency, right? Trying to put his opponent out, trying to be creative, giving a lot of looks, a lot of spinning shit, right? What he did to Eric Anders, what he was able to do, I think it was Marco Tulio. He was able to put those guys away. He just marched forward, hands down, almost like a karate stance, throwing, I mean, from everywhere, body kicks, leg kicks, spinning elbows, spinning back fists, right, I mean, just throwing stuff right down the middle. One thing that I'm not really a big fan of on Chris Duncan, it's all attack, right? His ability to go into the red zone and get himself back out after a combination, he doesn't really try to do very well, and he keeps his hands very low. And that's something that could definitely be capitalized on, especially when he goes against these higher level middleweights, right? But Chris Duncan, I mean, 30 years old, fucking massive, right? He looked bigger than Eric Anders. And I thought Eric Anders looked massive against Brad Tavares. And this is all at 185. So it's like, you just see how much weight these fucking guys cut. And Chris Duncan definitely cuts a lot of weight. And I can say the same thing for Roman Dolidze, where he even made Marvin Vettori kind of look a little bit small at middleweight. But even himself, I don't know, because Roman is coming off of a pretty, like, demoralizing loss to Anthony Hernandez. I mean, who hasn't come off of a demoralizing loss from Fluffy in the most recent years? That guy just goes out there and breaks people. So I'm curious to see, like, the confidence of Roman going forward. But I mean, he trains with killers. He's over there at Extreme Couture. He is working with everybody down in Las Vegas. So I don't really see the confidence being affected from him too much, because he's always just being tested by high level dudes over there in Vegas. Sean Strickland, Chris Curtis, all these dudes. He's working with the best of the best on a regular basis. So I expect him to be prepared and confident with his preparation going into this fight. But I expect Chris Duncan as well to just be confident, because he's coming off of two big explosive victories. I think that he's going to do exactly like... I think we're going to see the exact same Chris Duncan that we've seen the last two fights, where he's just going to go out there, go forward, try and be explosive, be creative, try and make something happen. But Roman has the ability to kind of stop that, be a brick wall, kind of get a hold of Chris Duncan. I would like to see him just use a lot of clinch work, get Chris up against the cage. I mean, if that's kind of his path to victory. I don't really see Roman winning a striking match against Chris Duncan. But then again, I have seen him level up a lot. Like, even though he was kind of missing some shots against Marvin Vettori, I liked the combinations that he was throwing early on in that fight. It's a tough one for me. I want to see Chris get the dub. I want to see him move forward. But Roman Dolidze really is like a gold standard of a gatekeeper for the middleweight division, especially at 37 years old too. It's like, I'm not going to see much of a drop-off. You don't really see much of a drop-off with these guys that big at this age yet. You kind of see that around 40. So I think we still have a couple, like, years left of, like, vintage Roman Dolidze. But if he goes out there and gets flatlined, caught with, like, a spinning elbow, I can see that happening too. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on the fight. I don't know. I'm picking Chris Duncan just because I don't know. I think it would be more fun to see him get the victory. Whereas Roman, if he does get the dub, it's probably going to be more of a victory via control, right? Is kind of what I'm expecting. But guys, that's going to do it for today. Love to hear your guys' thoughts on the matter, on the fight, who you guys have. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really pumped up for this one. But guys, that's going to do it for today. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.